You guys, I made a video yesterday about why I don't have any pets, and I think pets are super cute. I think they're adorable, but they're a lot of responsibility. The main thing for me is about the responsibility and how I'm really feeling into that. I do not want to be responsible for anything except the things that I am responsible for, which is my income, my home, my kids, and my grandkids. And if I were to date a guy, I would totally love his kids. I love kids. My home is open to kids. I would so love to have more kids. I mean, I can't. I'm too old. My heart is more for the kids. And in a way, it seems cold of me. Eckhart Tolle talks about how animals are closer. I mean, he doesn't say closer to God, but in a way they are because they don't judge us. They love you no matter what. They're innocent, like children, they're innocent. But I guess that with a cat, I don't like to pet them. I think they're dirty. I don't like to pet them. I don't like dogs licking me. They always want to lick. I think they take a lot of responsibility, and to me, I don't get pleasure out of it. See, that's the thing. I don't get pleasure out of it to make up for the work of it. A lot of people don't want kids. They think it's too much work. But to me, it's pleasure. The responsibility of pouring into a child and helping them be a competent, independent adult. Like, I love that. I don't get pleasure out of having a pet. And I made that video because I feel like I'm very unusual. Everybody has pets. Where I live, everybody around here has a pet. Most people do not take good care of their pets. They overfeed them so they're fat, and they don't take their dogs for runs. Dogs need to run every day. They need to run, not on a leash. This is my opinion. If I had a boyfriend, I would totally be like, get a dog with my boyfriend and get a dog and take the dog running. I would totally do that. As a single woman, I don't want to pour into a dog. Dogs need a yard, a big yard. They need to go on runs. They're big. When it's muddy, they bring muddy things in. They get ticks and fleas. They want to lick you sometimes. They're just a big thing in the house. I don't like little dogs. Yeah. So, but it has more to do about responsibility, and I do not want to be responsible. This is a senior citizen video. I'm a senior citizen. I'm 62. I do not want to be responsible for anyone except I don't want to be responsible for a pet, I guess. I guess it's just noticing what we want to be responsible for and not, and to just get curious about it. It's just a huge obligation. It's just, and it's so odd because I used to love having a cat. This is just a rambling video. Sorry for those of you who are like, make those videos short and to the point. This is a rambling video. Um, People who take good care of their pets train them also. A lot of people don't take good care of their pets. They don't take responsibility for them, for their health, for their obedience. Dogs are pack animals. See, a cat really should have a playmate. There should be two cats. They get lonely. They want to play with someone. With the dog, dogs need to have obedience classes. When someone comes to the door, your dog should not be the center of attention. You should be able to open the door and your dog is not barking up a storm or assaulting your guests, jumping up, licking them. That is really bad manners. And people just get these dogs and then they just, I don't want to say spoil. It's kind of what a lot of people do to their kids. They ruin them, completely ruin them, by letting them get fat, which is unhealthy. That dog can't run or breathe well, is not as healthy, has trouble walking. Let their dogs and cats get fat, and don't train their dogs or don't take them on runs. Dogs need to run every day, run. They need to go on hikes or trails every day or have a huge yard to run in. I think anything less than that it's animal abuse. Um, People who put their dog in a crate all day while they're at work or just keep their dogs in an apartment, I think it's cruel. I don't want to do that. And also, I was kind of raised that animals belong outside and people belong inside. So, those are all the reasons that I don't want a dog. But I totally respect and admire people who love their dogs. I see people walking their dogs all the time, and I'm a little envious. Like, I wish I could feel that way about a dog because then I could have someone to play with and talk to, sort of. But I also don't like the beach. I I go sometimes just to give it another chance, and it just is like this cold, dreary place to me. The sand is kind of brownish, and the ocean, it's not a deep blue, translucent ocean here. The water's cold, and it's kind of grayish water, and it's boring. It's just sand and grayness. And yet, so many people find peace on the beach. They love walking on the beach. They love surfing. It brings them calm and joy. And to me, it's just repulsive. I'm like, what is wrong with me? I get intense pleasure from trees. I love forests. I love trees. I am so happy in trees. Looking at trees, being under trees, running through a foresty trail along a bubbling brook like the video I made yesterday, that's where I'm happy. So I guess we just all like different things. And like I said, I love kids. I would totally raise kids again if that was something that fell into my life. If I had to raise one of my grandkids or I met someone who had grandkids or kids, it would be my honor to be in a child's life. And it is an honor to be in a child's life. Yes, I like trees and kids, and other people like oceans and pets. I mean, you can like trees and pets. I'm just saying we kind of like different things. And I guess I shouldn't judge myself for not liking pets. But one time I loved pets. I loved having cats and dogs. Remember, I used to sleep with my German Shepherd. It's just after I had kids, everything shifted in me. I was no longer interested in pets at all. My focus was on my kids, parenting classes, and the kids. And I didn't want the responsibility of a pet anymore after that. And I never regained it. I never regained the interest in pets after I had my kids, ever. I mean, we had pets. We always had pets. And for the kids, I got them for the kids. And I took care of the pets. I'm not cold. You know, I took good care of the pets. I was the one that trained that dog. When the dog ran out of the house, no one could get the dog back. And I would call him. I would say, come, and the dog's name, and he would come. Because I had trained him. Everyone would call me, Mom, the dog ran out. Get him back, you know. My husband would say, Sharzad, call the dog. He ran out. I had to call him back. But, so it's not that but I didn't like the dog licking me. That's this habit I could never break. Sometimes he would get fleas, and he always wanted to be petted. I did not want to pet him. Like I said, after I had kids, I lost my interest in pets, and that's what I'm going to name this video. That's exactly what happened. As far as the ocean, when I was a little girl in Germany, we went to the North Sea, and I had such a beautiful vacation with my mom and my siblings at the North Sea. The Nordsee. I don't remember ever liking Florida oceans. I don't like. I'm not a lake person. I hate lakes. I don't like Florida coastline ocean. I don't like California ocean. I like bubbling brooks, creeks, rivers. if they're beautiful. Even in Portugal, I didn't like the ocean. I'm just not an ocean person. I know it's the source of life. I know it's very pretty. I don't feel anything for it. So I guess I would be more like Heidi, who the mountain girl, or who is it, the jungle person? It's just a rambling video. Probably is gonna get no views at all, and I wouldn't blame you if you sat through the whole video so far. Maybe you also can have a chance to think about, you don't have to like what everybody else likes. You can have your own preferences and likes. You know, again, it's not that I hate pet animals. I don't. I think they're sweet. I like seeing people walk their dogs. I think it's great when people are on the ocean. I'm just like, I don't get it. It's more like that. It's like, I don't get it because I don't feel anything. Maybe that's the way some people feel about sex, because I love sex and some people don't. But I don't like it enough to hook up. I will not hook up. I will not hook up. I would rather be celibate till the day I die than hook up. It's not for me. Thank you for listening to my long rambling video if you made it to the end, and I hope you have a great day.